Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to our session. What is our topic is going on? Sources of energy. Is it? Yes. So in the last class we have learned about improvements in the technology for using the conventional sources of energy. And in this we have learned about biomass. What do you mean by biomass and how we are going to get the biogas? What is it? Yes. So next one is about wind energy. Have you seen the wind mills, children? I can show through the picture. So this is the wind mills. So it will be having the fan. While the fan will be rotating, we can generate the energy. How the fan will rotate? By using of the wind. So from the wind energy we are going to generate the electricity. How? Let me see now. First of all, what do you mean by wind energy? Moving air is called as wind. Is it? Yeah. Energy produced from wind is called wind energy. So, which it is producing from the wind, we call it as the wind energy. Which it is producing from the sun, we call it as the solar energy. Which it is producing from the water, we call it as the tidal energy. So, what do you mean by the wind energy? Which it is producing the energy by using of the wind, we call it as the wind energy. Wind energy is caused due to unequal heating of land and water bodies by the sun. This unequal heating generates air movement and causes the winds to blow. So, how this wind energy is going to happen means it is caused due to the unequal heating of land. So, if you see the coastal places, the land will be very hot, that means the hot area. But if you compare our places, it will be very less. That's why we are telling that unequal heating of the land and water bodies by the sun. Water bodies means nothing but the oceans, lakes, rivers, which it is causing by the sun. This unequal heating generates the air. So place, the air we have to see, it will be very hot because of that hot places. In our area, there will be no hot, so it will be somewhat of the cool. So, like this, unequal heating generates air movement and causes the winds to blow. This is the reason to cause the wind. This kinetic energy, why we are telling it as the kinetic energy? Moving is there. So, that's why we are calling it as the kinetic energy. This kinetic energy of wind is to generate the wind energy from the windmill. So, I can show you a small video. First of all, watch that video regarding the windmills, how it is going to generate the electricity. And once again, let me come back. Okay? Watch the video, children.
The motion of large mass of air causes wind. The wind possesses kinetic energy, and this energy can be utilized for doing work. Sailboats and windmills use wind energy. Electricity is also produced from wind energy. Sun rays are much stronger near the equator than the polar regions, so air in the equatorial region becomes warmer and its density decreases. The lighter air rises up and the pressure decreases. Cooler air from polar regions moves towards the equator to replace the warmer air. This motion of air causes wind. Wind is classified into different types based on their speed. Low speed wind is known as breeze, approximately 5 kilometers per hour. High speed wind is storm. The speed of tornado is approximately 800 kilometers per hour. Wind is a renewable source of energy which can be reused. Principle of windmill. The blades of windmill are designed to create a pressure difference when wind strikes them. This pressure difference makes the blades rotate. A number of windmills erected over a large area is known as wind energy farm. Limitations of wind energy. It is not available at all times and at all places. Speed of the wind varies from place to place and time to time, so it is not a dependable source of energy. Advantages of wind energy. In spite of the above limitations, the important advantage of wind energy is that it causes no pollution and it is available.
Yeah, have you watched the video? Now you got the idea about the wind energy and the windmills, is it? Yes. So this wind speed should be, for that also it should be limited period of the time. That is, this speed should be 15 kilometers per hour. Why? Because to maintain the required speed of the turbines. Next, in our country, where are these wind energy are located? So these are the places: Tamil Nadu, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana and Kerala. In these places, these windmills are located. But in our country, which is the largest windmill and where, in which place it is located means it is in Rajasthan. In the Rajasthan, we are having the largest windmills in our country. So this is about our conventional sources of energy. And next, let me go for the alternate sources of energy. These alternate, we call it as the non-conventional sources of energy. Okay, let me move. Now, let me go for alternative or non-conventional sources of energy. We can call it as alternative sources of energy or non-conventional sources of energy. Then, what are these non-conventional sources of energy? In our daily life, what we have studied, that means about the fossil fuels, example petrol, diesel, this and that. If it has finished, then what is our position? So we have to search for other things, that is nothing but alternate things, is it? Yes. So you are thinking to go for party. So in your mind you want to wear that what is that grand party dress, but your mom, it has not ironed. Then what you will do? At that there is no time. So now you have to leave it the home. Then at the time what you will do? You are going to search for the alternative dress, or you are going to drop for the party. No. It's very important. The party is very important. So like that, here also we have to search for the alternative sources of energy, because for our life only one we should not concentrate. We have to go for further and further sources. Is it? Yes. So what are these alternative sources of energy? Let me see now. It is an alternative to the fossil fuels. Fossil fuels means it will be exhaustible, and it is what is that? It's very cost also, and if we want to get million years time, we have to wait for the fossil fuels. Then further, there is no alternative. So many are there. What are those? Let me see now. Non-conventional energy resources are renewable. Yeah, once again, how much we are going to use also, we can gain it once and once again. Easily available. It will be available very easily. Eco-friendly, pollution-free. So these many advantages are there from these alternative sources of energy. Then why can't we use? Yes. So what are those? Let me see now. Solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, biogas energy, geothermal energy, and still some of the various of the non-conventional sources of energy. So these many sources of energy are there. Why can't we use that one? Solar energy, it is coming from the sun, is it? It's very free. Whoever maybe we can use, how much also we can use it. Then why can't we use, children? Yeah, so like this alternative sources we have to search. Now let me learn about what do you mean by the solar energy, and by using of this solar energy what are the devices or the, let me see now. Okay, yes, what do you mean by the solar energy?
A solar cooker is a device that is used to cook food by utilizing the energy radiated by the sun. Here you can see how a solar cooker is made. You may require a wooden box having a thermocol lining, aluminium sheet, black paint, mirror, glass sheet, hinges, wooden lid for the box, and containers to cook food. Take a wooden box having thermocol lining from inside. Now make a box out of the aluminium sheet. Paint the inner side of the aluminium box black. Now fix a mirror to the lid, and with the help of the hinges, fix the lid to the wooden box. Now cover the box with a glass sheet. The glass sheet helps in trapping the heat radiations. The mirror helps in concentrating light rays into the box. Now this solar cooker can be used to cook food. Paint the containers in which you wish to cook black from outside. Place these containers filled with food item inside the box. Now place the solar cooker in direct sunlight. Adjust the position of the plane mirror so that a strong beam of sunlight falls on the glass sheet. The rays coming from the sun pass through the glass sheet and are absorbed by the objects inside the cooker. The glass sheet does not allow the solar energy to flow out in the form of radiant heat. Gradually, more and more heat radiations get trapped and the food gets cooked. The range of temperature that can be attained in this type of cooker is 100 to 140 degrees Celsius.
What is solar energy? The energy obtained from the sun is called solar energy. Just now I told, energy obtained from the wind is called wind energy. Energy obtained from the water is called tidal energy. Energy obtained from the sun is called solar energy. So in this sun, what are the reactions will be going on? Why this much of heat is coming means due to the nuclear fusion reactions. That too, thermonuclear fusion reactions are going on. So the nuclear fusion reactions taking place inside of the sun keep on liberating enormous amount of heat and light energy. What is the reason? That is the nuclear fusion reactions. So what are the things it is present for the nuclear reactions means hydrogen and helium. These two are very important, which it is happening the reactions in the sun. Then this heat and light energy is radiated by the sun in all the directions in the form of the solar energy. And let me know what are the devices which it works under the solar. So we know solar bikes we are seeing, and solar vehicles we are seeing, solar cells, solar panels, solar cookers. Is it? Solar cooker? Yeah, we can purchase it. No need to give the burden for our mom to prepare the food. Let me take the solar cooker. Just you keep all the raw items inside of that. It will be prepared. Is it? Can you watch the video regarding this solar cooker? Once again, let me come back. Is it? Very curious to see that. Yes, see children, what is the solar cooker? How it is going to work? You can see through a small video. And let me come back. Okay? Yes. Have you watched the video? Now you got the idea. Let me take U1, V1. Is it? Yes, children. Let me see. What do you mean by the solar cooker? The solar cooker is a device in which the heat energy from the sunlight is trapped inside the cooker using the phenomenon of the greenhouse effect. It's very important for your 1 mark children. What is the phenomenon? That it cooks the food inside of the solar cooker means it is of the greenhouse effect. A solar heating device such as solar cooker uses a reflector to reflect the sunlight. So in the video you have seen the reflector. Is it? Yes. So to a small area where the cooking container is placed. So mirror is there, black and color also will be given there. Okay. So this is about our solar cooker. Then what about the solar panels, solar cells also we are having. Let me see now. Now we can see what are the solar cells. Solar cells that convert solar energy to the electrical energy. So what about the voltage? Voltage will be 0.5 volts to 1 volt. And also it is going to produce 0.7 watts of the electricity. It's not less, is it? Yes. Then what do you mean by the solar panel? The large number of solar cells are combined in an arrangement called the solar cell panel, where we can see children nowadays in all the offices and street lights also, and what is the traffic signals. On that we can see the solar panels. Not only here in the radio stations and big offices. See children, in the Japan country there is no electricity. All it has fixed the solar panels. By using of that, the big factories or the offices or the computerized this and all will be works under the solar panel. In the remote sensing areas also, if there is no electricity, we can use the solar panels. But one disadvantage is that in the cloudy days or the rainy days, there will be no sun. At that time, we can't use the solar energy. Is it? Yes. So, this is about our solar cells, solar panels, solar cooker. Okay? Understood children? So, by this, let me end up today's session, and tomorrow, let me meet with the new topic. Okay? Thank you children.
Seen solar panels on rooftops in your neighborhood, but do you know how they actually work? Solar panels are made up of an element called silicon. When sunlight hits a solar panel, electrons in the silicon begin to move, initiating a flow of electricity. This is direct current, or DC electricity. Unfortunately, direct current electricity cannot power most appliances in your home. To create usable electricity, your solar power needs to travel to an inverter first. This inverter converts DC electricity into alternating current, or AC electricity, which can be used by most home appliances. If your solar panels create more electricity than you need, you can send the extra back to the grid. Most utility companies will provide credits for this extra energy to use on a future bill. This ensures you will always benefit from producing clean, renewable energy.